Peace and salutations. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time, we call it the Master Blaster Jamming. I am your host for the Underground News Network, Ital Iman I. You are listening to part 3 of the Comprehensive Chart of Time. It was preached and taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that the white man's time was up in the year 1914. Save Allah allotted him more time. Here we will get the clearer meaning of what he meant by this when he knew very well that the 6,000 years allotted was not up. Then why did he say the devil's time was up in 1914? Save Allah in all his wisdom gave him more time. First, we will now read a passage from the book The Ultimate Frontier. The passage is called What is Armageddon? It is a series of wars, or more exactly, one war with pauses, which began in 1914 and will grow more destructive and vicious as this century draws to its close and go into the 21st century. Armageddon's violent culmination will take place about a year before the year 2012. It's a major instrument of judgment, Armageddon is. Now, note, 1914, we'll get now a better understanding of Armageddon and what the world wars are. See, we're waiting on everybody saying, oh, World War III is coming up. The objective here in my intent is to cause out that you see that we're waiting on things that are already here. If we notice what Armageddon is, a series of wars, it's exactly one war with pauses that started in 1914. So we were into World War I started in 1914. That's the beginning of Armageddon. Okay, so we notice that if we rearrange the 14, turn around, we have 1941. That was 27 years later. So we notice that the world wars come at 27-year intervals. So in 1941 there was World War II. So 27 years later, 1965, there's another small war, Vietnam. It started in 1965 and ended 65, 66, 67, 68. 3 years it ended. So from 1968, at the ending of Vietnam, the next 27 years is 1995. So 1992. So we see in there we have like Operation Desert Storm. Then 1995 we had this conflict. So we're in World War III, and we're almost reaching the culmination with the war in Iraq. We're almost reaching the culmination of Armageddon. So whatever happens from now with Iran, Korea, who knows? That's the culmination of Armageddon, like the poles start shifting in the year 2000. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter, 5 major planets, for the first time in 6,000 years aligned with the Earth, which makes it 6 planets. The Ross Ice Shelf broke off at the South Pole. And ever since then, a lot of other shells have been breaking off, and things are happening there in Antarctica. So it's like a man who's falling from the Empire State Building. He started falling in the year 2000. He won't hit the ground until 2012. Okay, so we know that Armageddon is a series of wars. We're sitting here waiting on the conspiracy theories, and we're sitting here waiting on World War III, and we're in World War III right now. So from right now, 2009. We're just 390 years up from chattel slavery. You know, slavery started at Jamestown. The ships came over. There was actually 20 people on that ship, chattel slaves brought over under the apprenticeship program. They were to be furnished transportation, a good meal, a place to sleep, and education. That's what slavery was intended to be, but a few slaves ran away, I heard, and they captured them. It was just one black slave, and they captured him and let the whites go free. They said, we're going to keep the niggers forever. So slavery got like what we heard about it. That's the way it was. So from 1619 until now, it's just 390 years from slavery. So we hadn't been here long. You know, we still got this thing on our mind. What happened to us? It's on our mind. So America was just 1619. There was slavery. So America still wasn't formed yet. So 1776, America became America. So from 1776, it's just 233 years right now. 233 years, there's probably somebody living right now that can remember exactly what happened. So it's relatively new. Like Rome was. Rome lasted a while. The ancient Maya civilization from 600 BC AD until BC, 600 BC until 900 BC, just 300 years. Just 300 years. So we see that civilizations don't last long. So America is just 233 years right now, and in 2012 it'll be 236. So Rome lies in ruin now as symbol of what is going to happen to America. So what has happened to us? We got millions of people spitting lyrics, spitting wisdom, spitting this. Everybody's saying this, everybody's saying this. So much things to say, but we don't come together and form a consensus. What are we to do? Nobody out there has the answer. UNN 13 is only the Republic of Rastafari is the only people that's saying the answer, my friend, is the music. The message is in the music, sound vibration. We're the only people telling us, okay, the poles are shifting. We got to get off the planet. We say contact Nibiru through the Kabbalistic wisdom that's handed down in the crop circles and through the music. It's at my website, unn13.com. There has been a psychosis set in. Okay, look. We can't come to a consensus. Okay, there's this mental disorder characterized by symptoms of delusion, hallucination, schizophrenia, and paranoia. Slavery did it, okay? Let's say slavery did it, but look, millions of people coming from a country, different tribes, different families, under one circumstance, America, that makes us one tribe of people. All these religions have to drop what they're doing and come sit to the table, and let's put everything that happened together as a collage or a puzzle. Let us see what it says. In that formula, we will know what to do and how to do it. That's the consensus we need to come to now as black people. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time, we are telling you that we call it the Master Blaster Jamming. There is so much trouble in the world, and it's time for us now to get this thing together. Yes, I.